Well, here on the streets of Dublin with Dublin Senior Hurling manager and former Dublin football manager Pat Gilroy. Pat, you have brought yourself and indeed the whole squad out for the Gaelic Voices for Change. Stand against homelessness and support of homeless people. Talk to me about your reasons for doing that.
I think, you look at this and you look at the way our society is and the way the economy has gone over the last number of years. Like it's just not acceptable for us to accept homelessness and the way it's growing. I mean, if it was shrinking, you'd say, right, that's grand, but it's not. It's just not good enough. And I think, as a society, we need to, I suppose, support those people who are vulnerable and who can't support themselves, and do whatever little bit anybody can do to try and raise the awareness around it, and people who can help, that they will then go and do something about this. Because I think you have 1 million people here, and probably most people are doing okay at the moment, and if everybody does just a little bit, it'll make the difference.
And I guess you wanted to get your squad involved and yourself involved, because yourself, if people see GAA players doing it and inter-county people doing it, they might follow, because the GAA is a powerful voice and inter-county teams are a powerful voice.
Yeah, and we're very lucky, we're very privileged to be in the positions where you're getting to represent your county in something like this, where we don't have to think about where we're going to sleep at night and where the next dinner is going to come from. So it's nice to be able to maybe use that influence to try and encourage more people to get involved and try and deal with this. It's a very complex issue. It's not a simple issue that money is going to solve, but it's a society issue. It's a big issue for us all to somehow find a way to solve it. It's not just a government problem, it's everyone's problem, and it's something that I think everyone will be a happier person to say you're walking through town and not see people sleeping in a doorway.
Eamonn Fennell, who helped organise the whole thing, but especially what was done in Dublin, is with me. What do you feel you've learned? And I know it seems like a silly question, because we're sleeping out for one night, we had teas, we had coffees, we had facilities, we had each other, we had security. But something can be learned. It maybe has rammed home the point a bit more.
Yeah, I think the real learning for me was like trying to sleep on this street when there's so much chaos going around. It's near impossible to do so. Like, when you have all the traffic, you have all the noise coming from down the street, all the late night revelers out. We have a few homeless guys in here, and all they wanted was just a bit of security. They just wanted to be in with us so they had a bit of security for a night's sleep. And to me, that was the biggest learning thing, that like when we all came together, all they wanted to do was just be beside us, and that was it, and just get some good night's sleep, so that's what I'll take away from it anyway.
Where does this movement go from here? Because I think it's fair to say it has sparked something among GAA people, and I don't just mean inter-county players, I mean GAA people and people in general, but especially the GAA community who you've reached out to.
Yeah, honestly, I'm not too sure where it goes from this, but it does have to go somewhere, and it has to go somewhere very quick. This can't be a flash in the pan job. This was too big. There was too many people that got behind this, and we've achieved so much. If we do nothing else until 2018, when we do this again, it'll be very sad. In order for us to make a real change, we have to keep being proactive. We have to keep engaging with everyone that's here, and we have to keep pushing it through our social channels as much as possible.